He probably put it in Minecraft chat. That's probably what he did. Is the bail in the Minecraft server, Dan?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I bet. I'll hide it in that villager outpost by your house. Need to make that thing into a model farm. Just for the record. Oh, and the other thing is the Minecraft server got more difficult yesterday too, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, apparently we weren't playing on hard.
Oh.
And to get the raid farm to work right, we have to be on hard. We figured that out yesterday. So. Polar, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How are you today? Chat, look at me actually like parking equipment, you know? It's crazy. Washing it, parking it. Kind of wild, you know? Kind of wild. Maybe I should send Pops on a gossip reconnaissance mission. Be like, Pops, go cruise around the neighborhood, see what's up. See, that was me as a kid. Whenever there was anything going on in this neighborhood, I don't know that Mom would like purposefully send me out to like gather intel, but it usually happened. I would go ride around the neighborhood on my bike and gather intel on all the drama. It was just kind of my like favorite pastime when I was younger. Just whipping around the neighborhood. When I was a kid, there were a bunch of like older people, but there were a couple of just like old widows that lived in our neighborhood. And so like they loved a visitor, you know? I'm supposed to say pause. Okay. But yeah, that was always a good time when I was younger. I was like the neighborhood gossip machine. I knew it all. Just saying. I knew all the gossip. Oh, bad. All I know is the couple of the old ladies, they used to talk about like when this neighborhood was first built. It was a bunch of families with like younger kids that all moved in here. And a bunch of them actually knew each other from kind of, we'll say, out in the country. My neighborhood was a whole bunch of farmers that like wanted to move to town or whatever, right? Different things. And so apparently they used to throw like neighborhood keggers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and like apparently it was like they would be out, you know, hanging out with their barrel of beer. And then like one set of adults, like so one like, you know, mom and pa from a family, they were the designated like sober ones, and they would go around all night and like check on everybody's houses, make sure the kids were good, like because everybody just leave the kids at home and go have a kegger, you know.
That's funny.
It's like, what? Said I didn't play Minecraft on hard. Well, apparently our server wasn't set to hard. It is now. So, yeah. I thought it was already set to hard, but it is now. So that's what matters, right? But yeah, so apparently they used to throw some ragers in the neighborhood, and way before like my time or parents moved in or anything like that. But kind of wild. And keep in mind, when the person was telling me about these parties, she was probably in her like mid 80s talking about having keggers and stuff. Like, all right. Oh man, it was kind of wild. Kind of wild. That's all right. I guess they enjoyed their younger years. That's totally fine, I guess. I mean, nowadays you couldn't, you know, you'd get in trouble for leaving your kids at your house and going and having a party in your neighborhood, you know? back then, that was apparently a pretty often occurrence around here. So yeah. I don't know what you're on about. Is that gonna back? If I back that in that way, I should be great. Problem is I'm kind of running out of room to back in with the shed, or with the tractors on the other side of the shed. I can do here. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, Clark. Where's the other one of those hooked up to? Okay. I'm gonna park this shed full of equipment. You know, we'll probably need all of it later. So. It's fine.
Did Field 5 get limed yet or no?
Field 5?
I see you're plowing it already, so.
It got limed the other day. Yeah, lime's good on it. I forgot to plow it is what happened. Well, actually, really what happened was I was playing Minecraft Tuesday night, okay, or Thursday night. And I would tab into Farm Sim and like hire a worker here, hire a worker there. I accidentally hired a worker on 3 with the plow. It should have been a cultivator. And then I didn't get that. I kind of forgot it. Whatever. I didn't load Minecraft last night, but kind of forgot Field 5. So it's whatever. It happens. It definitely happens. Do I use a steering wheel or a controller? No. Keyboard and mouse. I am a keyboard warrior. I've always well, I mean, I shouldn't say always. I've played using a controller. I've used a wheel, and I always come back to a keyboard. So, yeah. I've been there, done that, I guess you could say, right? When the OG Farm Sim wheel came out, I bought one, like, literally day one, and I used the thing so much that, like, it basically wore out. So, I still have the side panel from that. It works fine. I don't use it anymore, but I have it. And then I went from, like, the cheapo Farm Sim wheel, I upgraded to a Logitech, is it G920 or something? Whatever the Logitech wheel is. And I've used that a fair bit. But I don't use that anymore either. So yeah. Hey, Johnny, everybody has their personal preference. I'm not saying one's better than the other, just for me. I like a good keyboard and mouse experience. Plus, I think for me, you know, a controller is fine, but for me, the keyboard and mouse are just the most versatile. Versatile, you know, like, because like if I need to edit a video, that's kind of hard to do on a steering wheel. You know what I mean? So, all right, that first one I backed in, so nice. The second one, not so nice, Chad. Not nice at all, actually. Come on. All right. Now the first one looks bad. Oh my gosh, it's fine. Sounds. Steering wheel editing. I mean, really good editing. Oh my god. The wheelie pun. That was good. That was good. 9 out of 10. We're rating puns apparently today, chat. So. They're jokes, yeah. No, it was good. I allow it. I'm here for it. Did you see this blacked out Massey, Dan?
Oh, nice.
With the little pop of red. I mean, come on, right? Kind of sick. Half listening and working. I got you. It's all good. Actually, if you... So you have like your timeline for editing, right? And then when you need to like scroll right on the timeline, you turn the wheel to the right. And then when you need to go left on the timeline, you turn the wheel to the left. Video editor sitting at a sim rig. All right, boys, strap in. We're going editing. Oh, man. That's great. That would be hilarious. Video editing for circus act, right? That's hilarious, though. Yeah, no, I could see it. I could see it really realistically for... oh my God, I just thought of more. When you want to play the video on your timeline, you hit the gas pedal. When you want to stop it, you hit the brake.
You gotta back it up. You gotta put it in reverse.
You gotta hit your clutch and then you shift to reverse. 82 in Florida. Let's go. Use the wheel to do editing. Yeah. You want to play something double time? You gotta shift it second. You know. I think this could be the next big idea in video editing. Honestly. Do you have a sim rig and want to edit video? Have I got the piece of software for you, chat? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a great idea, chat. Honestly, could be a $1 billion idea here, you know? An editing program that works natively and you don't have to like set up controls with sim rigs. I don't see what could go wrong, honestly. I really don't. Oh God. Okay, so this truck we're not gonna wash because it looks so much better dirty.
And you know, John, the other day when you were like, I saw what you did.
Yeah.
That was the truck I was driving around with the bed up when it was washed.
I think I saw what you did before that though. Didn't I?
No, I'm pretty sure that's what you were talking about. And you're like, I saw what you did.
Oh, I don't remember. I mean, how could I not see what you did? It's blinding. To be honest. It's blinding. Oh man, it's so bright. It's gonna haul corn to the pigs. Never enough corn. And oh, ew. No, the whole joke is you get rid of the keyboard. No keyboard. You could have a wheel, pedal, shifter, and like a side panel. No keyboard, no stream deck. We're not making this easy, you know? Although side panel, I mean, realistically, I use 1, 2, like 3, kind of 4 buttons on the keyboard when I edit. I use like an enter key that like starts and stops. Sometimes I use a space bar that also starts and stops, but it's kind of in a different way. I use S and I use W sometimes and R. That's all I use to edit. And then my mouse after that. The mouse would have to be the joystick on the side panel though, which would be the most frustrating thing ever. Just for the record. Your playback speed is determined on the cruise control little like roller thing on the side panel. That's how fast or slow you could play back your video. Or you could shift, you know, but fine controls, you know. Yeah. Still going on this. Yeah, I like to beat dead horses. Wait. In a video game. Let me be clear about that. Yeah, when there's bad ideas, I like to fully discuss the bad idea, you know? I'm kind of on board for that. Let's see. Chat, do we really need all these other wagons? I think we'll keep that one. And we can keep this one. I think the Oliver's gonna go. Although, you know, honestly, it ain't hurt nothing. It's fine. All right. Chat. Oh, did we ever get rid of our alfalfa, chat? We did not get rid of our alfalfa. Wonder if it's ready to harvest. It is. It is ready to harvest. Why don't we do that real quick? And then we'll get rid of it. Yeah, getting rid of alfalfa, Dan. It kills my GPU.
Oh, yeah?
Like 100% GPU usage just standing by the alfalfa field. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know if you have your task manager pulled up, but come over here if you do. And it's... Even after it's cut, and it's just like the low, it will still murder.
Oh, yeah.
What do we need the wagons for? If we wanted to do any like specialty crops that can't be hauled on like our semi.
Yeah,
Or
I
actually,
go from like, I don't actually have my task manager put up, but I got one of those little screen windows that show me all my stats. And I go from like less than 50 to 100.
Uh-huh. And your frames probably dropped out here too.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, I was dropping like 20 frames here the other day. Honestly, yeah, some of those wagons we probably don't need. Those were wagons that were purchased with like before we had our semi. And then we just kind of phased them out, you know? Love the map, but it's a brute to run on console. Get rid of the alfalfa. Yeah. The wagon is a wagon. Kind of. Kind of. So the other day when we harvested, green bean or peas. We had peas. But like that was an upgrade for us because at the time we only had our little Oliver. And since we're buying stuff that we can only buy stuff that's on sale, it was kind of like, oh, that wagon's on sale, sure, let me buy it. Or like I needed more hauling capabilities. Because I think, isn't it our trucks don't haul?
So I'm at 50% on my GPU right now.
They do haul it. So I don't know. I just needed more hauling capacity the other day. That's why, chat. So.
I mean, I don't really drop frames. I'm down to 46.
Okay, but your GPU usage just cranks
my
up.
My GPU usage just pegs at 100.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
I guess we're using back to 45.
Yeah. So. Yeah, all of it's going away. They should make a keyboard for console. You can plug in a keyboard to your console. I don't know if it works with Farm Sim, but it does work with some games on Xbox. Yeah, you can plug a keyboard right in.
So I know most Xboxes, like Xbox One, you were able to plug in a mouse and keyboard and play that way. I know PS5, I think you can now as well.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Nice.
Don't quote me on that, but
we do have a sale. It adds equipment to our sales shop. Yes, we definitely do have a mod like that. It was found on itch.io. Seems pretty solid because if we look in our used equipment, like there's row after row after row after row after row. There's a lot of stuff on sale. Dang it, it's that 24 row head on sale again. Chat. We need the 20 or the 16 or something. 18 maybe. It's too much. The other thing about a trailer being a trailer is like different wagons, different trailers haul different things too. So like this cannot haul grain. That can haul like, you know, grass and chaff and stuff. Can't haul grain. So Northern J, what's going on? How are you? So sometimes a trailer's not just a trailer. So
we're gonna start chaffing corn for silage, or
I bought the Crone or the Kloss chopper. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yep, they already have it. So basically, I told myself like, okay, I'm gonna keep alfalfa until I can buy a chopper. And sure enough, a chopper popped up on sale. So
nice.
I think I'll still make the round bales.
Yeah.
But I can round bale chaff. Is kind of the hope. Didn't be too much, sure. No, it's not. Northern J is good, man. All good here. No complaints. No complaints outside of the alfalfa cooking my GPU. This map's great.
It's getting warm where John is right now.
My AC's on, don't worry. It's, you know, 45 degrees outside. I have my AC on. Just in case.
Yeah, it's ripping today.
Now, part of what happens, Dan, to be honest, where my battery plugs in, that gets a little warm.
Yeah.
So I gotta, yeah. I know it's not good, chat. I understand this. Okay, hear me out. The battery right now is plugged into an extension cord. I know that's a bad idea. But where the cord for the battery plugs into that extension cord, it gets a little warm. I have purchased a longer cord for the battery to go straight to the wall. But I need to replace the outlet in the wall because it's still an old 2-prong. I know it's not a good idea to have my computer plugged into that, but whatever. That's what we have to work with, okay? All right, that's just what we have to work with right now, okay? So, although it's not going to really matter if we replace the outlet.
So, are you using an adapter on that end of that extension cord into the 2-prong, or did you do the?
I would assume the 3rd prong has been deleted.
You know, I had to do that in Europe.
Oh, really?
The last time I was there, I had a like one of those power. It was a plug adapter.
Yeah.
And it didn't have the 3-prong on the side, on the one side.
Like for the American side, yeah.
So I had 2 cables, and I, just
delete,
removed the prong, and I was like, I don't like this, but the good thing is about most laptop chargers though is they'll run the 120 or the 240 or whatever, because that's what Europe is, like 240.
Yeah.
So like I can use a European cable that I have extras of for stuff like that, where I can just plug it direct into the European outlet without an adapter.
I got you. Yeah. Kind of forgot about the guy running corn to the pigs. So all my Christmas lighting over the years, before I got into making extension cords, I would just buy the lamp cords or the indoor extension cords, the 16 gauge 2-wire.
Yep.
Well, those are all polarized on the end, where the one plug's wider. Well, Christmas lights aren't. So I cannot tell you how many of those cords I have where that one prong is clipped off a little bit.
Oh, yep.
There's tons of those. Okay, that should have been a straw bale. Okay. And actually, I've kind of been going away from those because they're kind of annoying. So I've been trying to get away from. Why are we not wrapping? I'm gonna wrap that bale.
Did you turn it on?
Oh, you know what? It hold on. It probably is. Hold on, what button is that again, chat? Automatic drop. Oh, it's like a weird, it was a weird button combo. Is it, wasn't that? What was the button, chat?
Like Alt F4 or something?
No, it's not Alt F4, Dan.
I would
Wait,
die.
it's Control and Alt.
Your stream just went to your home screen.
Could you imagine? No, it's Control and Alt to get it to wrap bales again. Which seems odd to me, but that's what it is, so. Yeah.
That would have been so funny. Oh.
That would have been good, yeah. Oh wait, I'm out of room in that one. That's why these are over here. Chad, I probably should have fed the cows first before doing this.
You know, I can't remember who used to run the challenges. I don't know if it was a Mr. Beast thing, but like where it would do it on your iPhone or on Xbox, and you had to like keep tapping your screen or like clicking your controller, and whoever survived the longest wins. And people would be in the chats going like, you know, typing like, "Hey Siri" or "Okay, you know, hey Xbox."
Yeah.
And it would stop whatever their screen was doing to open that up, and they would lose the king.
That's great.
Oh man,
that's great.
People were savage.
Do what?
I said people were savage.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can remember when like people would be on their Connect and using their Xbox Connect as like their microphone. And so then like the voice chat was just going through their speakers, right? So dude, Xbox turn off. I used to do that. Interesting, Sean. You have a problem? Which vehicle has problems? The rear arm on the X. Interesting, Sean. Interesting. Turn that back on, chat. This tractor turns too sharp for this wagon, yo. Gotcha, Sean. Oh yeah, I can remember doing that, yeah. Hey, Xbox, turn off. Those were the days. I don't know about y'all, but I always thought the Kinect was super cool. The first one, the OG 360 one. I never had the Xbox One. I still have the 360 one. It's in the coat closet in my living room. Don't ask why, but it is. I don't know if I have a 360 that turns on anymore, but actually, I bet that 360 in our living room does. That's got the least hours on it.
My wife's got a Star Wars edition, like R2-D2.
Yep, those are super cool.
360.
Those were super cool. Brother had one of those.
Whenever you turn it on, it does like the R2-D2 sounds.
Yep. Yeah, they were pretty cool. I never had a fancy 360. Or wait, no, I guess my first 360 was the Elite. Like all the 360s were white back then. I had the black one. And the only reason I got that is because when I decided to buy my 360, there were no 360s for sale. And we went on Circuit City's website, and you could search after the stores were closed, and it would tell you what that store had. So you knew if you got there like first thing the next day and you were like there when they opened, you should be able to get one. And so we looked it up on a Saturday night. I think it was a Saturday night, and they had one Xbox 360 Elite. And I was like, well, I didn't really want to spend the extra money, but I'm like, I'm doing it. So Sunday morning, I was there first thing in the morning.
I remember Circuit City.
That was great. Circuit City was awesome.
You know, I miss Radio Shack.
Radio Shack was really cool too, yeah. Radio Shack was really neat. I think yeah. We used to buy these RC cars from Radio Shack. They were called X Mods. I think that's what they were called. They were really cool. It was like a fully built RC car. You just like get it out of the box and go. But if you wanted to like do a motor swap. You could change out the motors. You could add four-wheel drive. You could add light kits.
Radio Shack had all the pieces you needed.
Yeah. Yeah. It was awesome. I think I still have mine, actually. I had a Nissan Skyline. That was one of mine. And then I had a Nissan 350Z. Was the other one that I had. I always thought they were so cool. You could change the tires out. You could change, like I said, the engine, the drive shafts, the suspension. On these little, like, RC cars, they weren't that big. They ran off, like, 4 AAAs. They were awesome. There were a few of us in the neighborhood that all had them, and we would swap parts all the time and work on them and stuff. Yeah, they were a great time. They were really fun. Quite fun. Sometimes we'd go down to like a local church to like their nice smooth asphalt parking lot.
Yeah.
And those cars would go like 60.
I had gas-powered cars growing up.
Oh, I always wanted one.
My brother got me into those.
Yeah.
And that's what we would do. We would go to the church like right down the street from our house.
Yeah. Nice
and just rip it around the parking lot.
Yep. Those were the old days, Circuit City and Radio Shack. Oh, yeah. No, they were great. When we first started Puma Plow, this is how old Puma Plow is. We needed, like, some audio adapters and stuff for what we thought we needed. We didn't have a clue. We were brand new in the whole thing. We went to Radio Shack and spent a ton of money on, like, different adapters and stuff to try to make our setup, like, work. Which... funny thing was we were trying to get like 2 headsets to work, like the microphones from the headsets to record on a PC, and we thought we had it working, and then I brought the laptop that we recorded on at the time. I brought it home with like the capture card, and I was going to record some Grand Theft Auto, and so I like set everything up, and I'm going to record. And I accidentally kicked my desk, and it made the audio like spike on my recording that I had running. And I'm like, well, that's really weird, because, you know, kicking my desk and like my microphone on my headset, they're not close to each other. So then I tapped on my desk, and it was super loud on the recording. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Yeah, come to find out, we were recording off the laptop microphone. And we recorded like a lot of videos that way before we realized what was going on.
Oh, wow.
We felt like idiots. Mostly because we were back then. We didn't know what we were doing, so. And then once we fixed it, because that's why like in some of our very early videos, my brother's like way louder than I am, because the recording laptop was sitting in front of him, and it was like off to my side.
Yeah.
And so he's like way louder, and it's like, well, that's why. And then once we fixed that and got our headsets working, it was better. And then, of course, we made some like real upgrades with like a real mixer with real microphones. I mean, they were $10 microphones. $10 microphones. That was our old microphones. We recorded thousands of videos and streamed hundreds of times off of $10 microphones. And they sounded okay. I mean, they sounded like garbage compared to what I have now, but you know, they were okay at the time for us. I've come a long way in the years, chat. Definitely a long way. But I still have the old mixer. The first mixer that we ever bought was a Behringer. I still have it sitting in a closet down the basement. I don't really know what to do with it, but it's there. So yeah. I actually have 2 old mixers laid around still. I had a third one because we had... Why did I have a third one? Why did I have a third one? I know why I had 2. I don't remember why we had 3. Because we had 2 because I had a setup here at my house. We had a setup over at brother's house. But for some reason I had a third one also. I don't know why. I know I gave one of them away to a person. I don't know if they ever used it or not, but it's the thought that counts, right? Or something like that. That's okay. Polar will catch you. Enjoy the lake. Polar was in Minecraft late last night, by the way. I saw you. I was just finished up smelting sand when Polar joined. All 22 shelter boxes of sand. Which is kind of a lot, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. Yeah, you were. It's all good. All right, so chat, do we keep our swather or do we sell our swather? That's the real question here. We're not going to be growing any more alfalfa because of lag. We don't need grass because I'm not going to do that. Sell it? I think so too. What do you think, Dan?
Keep it or sell it?
Yep.
I'd say keep it.
Keep it?
Yeah, why not?
For what?
I don't know, harvest crops and then pick it up with a header?
Yeah, we do have one of those, yeah. I guess we can keep it. Keep it for yield. Yeah. Yeah, because I guess we will want to grow like some meat and stuff if we want to go like make pancakes or pizza or something, so. We can keep it for now. The cows are gonna live on silage. That's it. The pigs are living on corn, and the cows are living on silage. That's it. I'm not making TMR. Nope. No TMR and no pig food. So, yeah, we'll actually have pigs to sell here in a little bit. We gotta go a couple months, and then we'll have pigs, chat. So we'll make some. We'll be able to make some cash. Yeah. I'm here for it. But yeah, the alfalfa will cease to exist. Actually, do we need to plow it or can we just cultivate it? We can just cultivate it. So that'll happen pretty fast. Break out the land doll. Get her done. I've been doing a bad job on this map, I feel like, of selling the old equipment. Like, I know we have that little disc. We don't need it. We have land dolls. Oh, I know we could buy pig food, and I know I can make TMR. I'm choosing not to. Well, I'm just choosing not to. And normally, if I have any kind of cow or water buffalo or anything, normally I do make TMR, and I'm not afraid of using like a TMR facility, a building. We use them all the time, but I don't know. This map, I felt like doing something different, so that's what we're doing. Just like the other day, putting down the slurry, chat. It's just I'm doing something different than I normally do, and that's completely okay. So, yeah. Because the pigs will mature up. The pigs mature in about 24 months, or it is 24 months. And I was told the cows are 36. 36 months, so. You know, too. Either. Yeah. Either. Yeah, I got you. Plugger, what's going on? Happy, what is it? Saturday to you. Just in case, I got you. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, normally I do give them pig food and, you know, TMR, but not this time. Not this time. Yep, 100% GPU chat right there. I can literally tell since I started in this field chat, my air conditioning has kicked on like more. Like I can feel the chill coming from the air conditioning right now. So it's getting warmer in the room because of the computer. So the AC has kicked on because of the alfalfa in this field. That's kind of crazy if you think about it, you know? It's kind of crazy. So not only is this alfalfa costing more in electricity to run the computer, it's costing electricity to cool the air in this room. That's crazy, chat. Alfalfa ain't got no chill? No. No, it really doesn't. So I will definitely be plowing or cultivating that under as soon as I can here, chat. That alfalfa, we're done with it. That's crazy. We're about to fill that building too, chat. We got to get some of them bales out of there. That's okay. The bugs that fly up from it are rough too, are they? I think I've only ever seen alfalfa like one time IRL. It's not, we don't really have animals around here, so. Now apparently, like back in the day, my grandpa used to grow some alfalfa. But that's like, you know, a million years ago at this point. Long before I was around. Like when my dad was a kid and stuff. They used to grow clover and alfalfa, and they would grow a little sorghum once in a while. Grandpa hated sorghum, though it was too itchy. So yeah. Way too itchy. He did not like that sorghum dust. But, you know, they had all their own animals to feed, so you had to grow feed for the animals, so. Back when, you know, farmers were all self-sufficient. You know, the same guy had cows, pigs, chickens, a horse, you know. That was Grandpa back in the day. They had ducks when my dad was a kid. Obviously dogs and cats, you know, that kind of stuff. It was a whole zoo down at the farm once upon a time, apparently. All, of course, before my time. I don't remember any animals being on the farm. I think they got out of the animals after there was a flood, I believe, in like 86. I want to say, something like that. And I was born in 87, so before my time. Although, no, actually it was when Grandma and Grandpa moved to town in, I think, 85. I think after that, when they moved to town, they got rid of the animals. Because, you know, if you're not there with them all the time, it's not really a good idea, so. Yep. All right, another offload. That building's got to be getting full. That's all I know. We literally have like a trailer and a half left to haul in, though. So what we can do if the building does get full, we can take them out and feed them to the cows, and we'll be just fine. No worries. Okay, switch this guy. Get this unhooked. Unhooked. Right. You know, chat, last night I was scrolling TikTok, as one does. And I came across this dude who was end city raiding in Minecraft. But he didn't have an elytra yet. Like, he had just started. And the flashbacks of having to, you know, build bridges all across the end to try to find your first end city so you can, you know, find your first elytra. And then thinking back to the other day when I went to the to the end and was flying around, like I had fun the other day in the nether or in the end, right? But I think it's because I didn't have to build bridges. I could just go fly. So definitely need to go back and do some more of that. I need to fill up that shulker box. I need to fill a shulker with elytras. Plus, Dan, you need to experience the end. So does Bear.
I'm down. Let's do it. Let's cut farm sim stream here and go load up Minecraft.
We should spawn a dragon too while we're at it. Although, actually, I was thinking, what does the spear do to a dragon, chat? If you had your elytra and you're flying really fast and you go at the dragon with the spear, what's that do? Like, because it'll one-shot like anything. I mean, obviously not the dragon. But I was like, I kind of wonder. Finding an end city for the first time. Yo, it's annoying. It's super annoying that first time, yeah. Yeah, when does the end update? Is that out now, or when does that come out? I heard something about it. I have to update our server. I heard something about that, yeah. I also heard something really interesting the other day, too. Somebody was saying that, like, you know, how do you play so much Minecraft? Like, blah, 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 right? And somebody goes, no. Or this guy on TikTok, he's like, the game doesn't end when you beat the dragon. The game starts when you beat the dragon. And I was like, whoa. That actually makes sense. It's very true. It's not out yet. Okay. But yeah, I was like, that's so true, because you get your elytra, which makes the game, it just adds a whole nother dimension or dynamic to the game, you know? And I was like, that's so true. Yeah, the game doesn't end when you beat the dragon. The game starts 100%. Absolutely, yeah. No, it made a lot of sense. I was like, this is, yeah, brilliant. All right, let's go clean up the scraps. Got a little bit to go here, chat, and we'll be done with the alfalfa on this map for good. Because with what it does to the GPU, I'm good. I'm good. It can't be the best part either to go from like nothing to a lot, like ramp up and down as I drive in and out of this field too. Imagine that wears on it, right? I would assume. There's 80%. Watch this as soon as I get out of the field here. 65, 60%. Oh gosh. It's kind of wild. That's okay. And then boom, 80%. 85. It's insane, yo. Actually insane. That's okay. It happens. Nice. And you know, the best part of this is if we leave a skipper, it doesn't matter because we're getting ready to cultivate the entire field. So skippers don't matter. Timmy's probably not here to yell at me, so it's okay, chat. Like that over there, not even gonna worry about it. Don't care. Is that lime spreader done? It is. We don't need him anywhere else, right? I don't think so. Now we are done with the lime spread. Sweet. Rats. You're just starting alfalfa? Well, good luck. Alfalfa is great, but it can hurt your frames, and what it's doing to my GPU percentage, yeah. I'm over it. I like the alfalfa though. The yield's really great. Yeah, it's a good thing to grow, but I don't need to be maxing out my GPU. So I'm over it. And besides, I really enjoy chopping corn anyway, so yeah. You betcha. You're on Xbox, you can handle it. Well, I mean, you could probably put your Hot Pocket on top of your Xbox. It'll probably cook it for you. You know. Goodness. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Interesting. I was thinking, oh, years ago when we were younger, we always made Christmas cookies, chat. Okay, Christmas cookies, right? Remember this. This is going somewhere. And usually we would bake so many Christmas cookies, we would end up freezing a bunch of them, and then we would have them, you know, through like February, March, right? It makes the box run hot, yeah. And they said I follow as well. What's poppin'? So my brother was a big Call of Duty player back in the day. And when he wanted cookies out of the freezer, he would get a couple of cookies and he would put them on a plate. And he would set the plate behind his Xbox. Xbox 360, right? And he would play a game or two of Call of Duty and he would have like nice warm cookies. I'm not even joking. He would do this all the time. He was all about it. And yeah, he would have nice warm cookies, fresh from behind the Xbox, you know? It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Put ice on your Xbox? I would not recommend that. Water and electronics don't really mix. But they mix very well until they don't, you know? I would not recommend doing that. Just for the record. Let the record show I'm not condoning. But he would put cookies behind his Xbox. And it would make the chocolate chips like it just came out of the oven. Like it would that over a smidge more. It was hilarious. That looks better. Now there's room for the baler. Don't put it in the bathtub? No. That would definitely not be a good idea.
Oh man, that was something new.
What's that?
My tractor stopped and the seeder just kept on going through the tractor.
Is that when I spawned bales?
Maybe.
Might have been, yeah.
All I know is I was like, uh-oh. My game crashing.
You're like, dang it, time to play Minecraft. Oh. Oh, man. Chat, it's bad. The Minecraft, like, it's great, but it's bad how much it grabs. I know for me, for sure. Like, it's all consuming. Like, it's it. That's all I want to do is play and talk about Minecraft. You know, like I streamed it for 7 hours yesterday and it seemed like 5 minutes. Which is good. It's a good problem. Don't get me wrong. It is definitely a good thing. Because there's nothing worse than trying to stream a game that you're not having, like, if you're not enjoying something, like, it's no. See. I didn't mean to make a mess of bales. But yeah. Right. Hence why we're not playing the train game anymore. Although really it wasn't the train game, it was something else, but we're not getting into it, chat, so. Yeah. Not getting into that one. But Minecraft has been a lot of fun. I can definitely say that. Been a ton of fun so far. And really, it's fun having the new guys in, you know, Dan and Bear. I know Bear's played some in the past, but yeah, it's still fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Your Xbox is turning into a toaster. They are good at that. They're definitely good at that. Shoot, back in the day on the Xbox, I remember 360. Like the old 360s, the originals, you added the extra fans on the back. Chat, do you guys ever have one of those? To try to help with, like, you know, heat. And then I remember on the newer 360s where it had the fan on top, you could get a third-party fan to put on top of that fan that would move more air. Yeah, I had all that stuff because consoles always ran hot. Gotcha. Although the OG Xbox, I feel like there was no heat there. 360 is where the heating issues started. Not to mention all the red rings with the solder that was melting. All that fun times. So much fun. Lovely. Alright, so they're good for now. This Baylor up here, chat. Alright, we are done with alfalfa. Look at all of our beautiful others. Actually, you know what? No, I can't tell what bales are what. I'll have to get this back out and wrap those bales eventually. I was having issues because they say alfalfa, but so do all the bales I just put in there, so. Trying to drive a 24-meter weeder. Right. Sounds like a good time. And yes, this tractor's too small to move this thing, but it does work. It doesn't work the best, but it does work. It's gonna leave the thing hooked up even. Go game settings and turn beats off. Nice. Enjoy that. Yeah, I don't like the mechanical. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't use the mechanical weeding. I spray. That's all right. We all have our own thing. Although rotary hoeing contracts can make you bank on most maps. I will say that much. I would hate to know how much money we made in rotary hoe contracts, only rotary hoe contracts on Alma. Or not Alma, Judith Plains. It had to be in the $1 million range, or millions. We did so much of that on there. That's all right. All right, alfalfa, goodbye. You ain't got no alfalfa, chat. We done. We gone. It's gone. Sad thing is, like, there's actually a lot more on the map. And we can't really do anything about that unless we would get, like, a cultivating contract. To get rid of it. Or a plowing contract. That would be, like, our only way. But I honestly don't even look at contracts on here. Got enough of our own stuff to do. I don't typically mess with contracts anymore. Contracts are great, like, day one. But I feel like the farther we get into maps, it's like, I'm not doing contracts anymore. I'm good. That's just my thought. I don't know. Alright, can we not spill a beverage and pick up at the end of the fast? Let's go. We did mulch some grass, but that's okay. It'll grow back. This shouldn't take us very long to get this alfalfa deleted. It is still cooking my video card for the record. Oh, that's 100%. Okay. I was thinking going cab might help, but 100%. Doesn't help. Alright, I'll mess you back and then. If we're really good, we finish this field with no tire marks. That's not going to happen. Whenever I work dirt at the farm, IRL, I always try. It's not a real farm, you guys know what I mean. I always try to leave the patch without any tire marks. I don't want any. Just saying. That probably goes back to way back in the day. We used to work all that dirt where we plant our pumpkins now. We used to do all that with tillers, like walk behind tillers. And we would get done. There were some days I remember we used to have, or we still have them, front tine tillers. We'd go out like in the fall or early in the spring maybe, and we would go out with our front tine tillers, and there would be 3 of us out there running tillers. Those were interesting days. Run 3 front tine tillers across that land to get it all done in a day. Otherwise, it just took too long. And then we have a rear tine tiller, but we only ever had 1 of those. Actually, we have another one, but it needs an engine. Anyway, we would take turns on that one. So like somebody would go out and you'd go relieve them after half an hour, and because those were like really hot days too. So that was kind of fun. Yeah. Whatever happened to a pumpkin DLC? That's not a thing. Johnny. There are pumpkins on this map, but it's not a DLC, it's modded. Pumpkin DLC, I don't think that was ever a thing. As far as I know. I would like to have actual, so like, maybe not pumpkins as the crop, but maybe like pumpkin seeds as the crop. Because there is real like equipment for pumpkin seeds. Which is pretty cool actually. You thought pumps and hoses had pumpkins? What? What are we on about here, Johnny? What? No, there was no pumpkins in pumps and hoses. Pumps and hoses was about like slurry. Moving manure, or liquid fertilizer, liquid slurry, yeah, manure, slurry, whatever you want to call it. Liquid poo. Had nothing to do with pumpkins. That would be wild. That's okay. Again, I can feel my air conditioning creeping back up, Chad. It's so bad how this alfalfa cooks. Literally. That's okay, because we are getting rid of it. Crazy. Make this turn, Chat, without... I don't care about getting rid of some of that grass. I just didn't want to hit a tree. Yep, we'll have this done in a jiffy, and then I think are we out of things to do? Kind of. I don't know what else we have to do, chat. Dan's a plant. Dan's almost done. Okay, sweet. So once field 3's done, and I'm gonna get this alfalfa out of here, then we can technically fast time. The plowing can happen whenever. So that doesn't matter. The pigs are fed, the cows are good. Yeah, don't have anything else to do. Oh, we could look for the bale. True. That is something we could do. Honestly, I just don't. I feel like I looked around the map, or most of the map, all the map the other day. Yeah, I don't know. I even looked in the horse barn. Wait, Dan, are you talking, or is your light just lighting up? Hello?
My light's probably just lighting up.
Oh, okay. I even looked in the stables the other day to make sure you didn't just put it in a different stable. Because that would have been funny, you know? I checked. Because, you know, you'd think that'd be the last place you'd look, right? Another stable.
Yeah, right?
It's one of the first places I looked. Is it in the town? I don't think he's going to give us any more clues, chat. That's the thing. I don't think so. I'm going to build you a cotton bale in Minecraft, okay? It's going to look really terrible, but I'll put it on top of your house or something. It'll just be a block of wool.
Yeah. You got to do the yellow wool, or the yellow wool on the outside for the cover, and then white on the inside.
Yep.
Or you could just make it a square, you know, wrapped square bale.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just make you a case bale. Just like 2 by, I don't know, 6 blocks of wool or something. 2 by 3 blocks of wool or something. Just make you a rectangle chunk of wool. That would be funny. So try impossible, but well, he said it's visible from a road. That was a clue that we got earlier. 200 by 600. That's a lot of wool. I think we need to build a sheep farm first. An auto shearing sheep farm. That is a thing, by the way. We could do that. I don't really have a need for that much wool, but yeah. I don't have a need for that much wool, but I could do it. Great revenge. I'll just cover Dan's entire build in wool. In Farm Sim. Or in Minecraft, sorry. I'll just get the fill command out, chat. We'll just fill his part of the world in wool. I guess you could just get a flint and steel out, right? Burn it all. I actually don't know if you can burn wool. I think you can. Not 100%. 100% on that one. Right. So for the record, chat, we're still in like way high GPU usage, even though we've gotten rid of a bunch of this. Hopefully this actually fixes it and it's not just something with this field. So I guess that is a possibility too. You never know. It'll burn his house. Well, I wouldn't. I'd leave him an air gap, you know. You know what I gotta work on either later tonight after the stream or tomorrow in the Minecraft server is making the what's it called? The tree farm safe. Supposedly it's surrounded in a too high wall of dirt right now. Which looks probably really good. So I got to make that thing safe tonight or tomorrow. And then actually run it too, because we need, we need a number. That's okay. It's all good. Make a block. Oh, it's just wool. When you shear a sheep, you just get a block of wool. So yeah, you can make carpet out of it.
You know, after I found out that you can shear sheep like that,
yeah,
I may or may not have used one of those clippers to go and just shear all the sheep around my area.
Nice.
Until they broke.
Did you know you can get milk from a cow?
What?
Go walk up to a cow with a bucket.
Ooh.
Get you some milk. The milk's good. Milk is, I think, only used for if you're poisoned. You drink milk and it cures your poison.
Can you do it with a glass bottle too?
No, just a bucket. Sean, I think I found the, or no, I didn't find them, but yeah, they're taken care of now. I do want to make a passive mob farm too. So there's farms you can build that spawn like cows, pigs, chickens, and the goal is to turn them into food. Although I just eat melon, the carrots, the golden carrots. So every day leave a 4x4 of wool at his house. Wow. Yeah, poison, potion, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. When the witch gets you, you drink milk, or the wither, or something like that. Yeah. You betcha. Oh, hey, chat, look at that. 65% GPU usage now. Huh. A lot better than 99, right? So apparently you can have a little bit of alfalfa, but not a lot of alfalfa. You can have a little strip of alfalfa out here instead of a whole field. That is interesting. Nice to know, though. Just saying. Right. Oh, you look like you're on a mission. Did you see the slurry spreading rig that we have, Dan?
What's that?
The slurry spreading rig.
What about it?
Have you seen it?
The one on here? Yeah. Oh, the Oxbow?
We got the Oxbow with that other giant tank behind it. It holds 60,900 or something like that.
Nice.
You can do a lot. It's kind of nice. Actually, we need more hauling capabilities, like two-way field, actually. We have two tanks plus that other old spreader, but that was not enough to keep up. Depends on the rate, though, too. I did kind of crank it up. It's quite a machine, though, I'll tell you that. Right. So we're bouncing around now, depending. Yeah, see, we're at like 65% chat. 60, 65, there's 75, there's... Doesn't like the cow barn or something. Either way, it's better though, chat. A lot better without the alfalfa, so... That's fine. Lots better. So that's good. Happy to get rid of it if it's gonna make not that it's making my game run bad, because it's not. The game runs fine. The game shouldn't be running at 99 to 100% GPU. Like, it shouldn't be doing that. So there's that. All right, wash this off real quick and then we'll park it. And then I'm out of stuff to do. Unless you got something else, Dan.
Nope. I'm just picking up this other cedar planter from the shop.
Oh, the other corn planters there still isn't. Kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, I just filled it up and bringing it back to the homestead.
Oh, good.
But, 2 point. I'm good for a fast time if this field 3 doesn't need lime or anything.
No, it's I'll fast time. Fast time of day, then we can fertilize that. Get it here in just a second. I'm really trying to get better about parking equipment on this map. I've really been slacking. For a fast time. The cows have food, the pigs have food. That field's done planted. The other fields need to be plowed, but that can happen whenever, so let's do it. And I need to go take my break here in a minute, too. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, chat. Not quite there yet. But soon. First, we must peruse the sale barn. And see if there's anything that we need. The Oxbow. Saw Matt running the Oxbow today. It's always cool to see that thing. That thing's awesome. I actually don't think I've used it since it came back to the game. Ooh, we could get the seed maker. Make our own seed. And, oh, there's that we could get out of the bin. We don't have the auger to get to the top of the bin, though, would be the problem, chat. And I don't think our storage holds seed. But we could make our own seed. We could do all that. We had that all set up on Alma. We could do that again. Because there's 2 of the key points or things that we need to make seed right there. What do you think, Dan? Should we make our own seed?
Yeah.
Okay. We just won't be able to put it in a bin right now because we don't have the tall auger. The one that likes to move a lot, but let's do that. Let's do it. We can always
just do a pile of seed and then use the whatchamacallit over there.
Just put it in like one of the small auger wagons, right?
Or we do that.
For now, yeah. Or make a pile.
Actually,
and then...
we don't even need the small auger wagons. You have the seed tender right there.
Oh, you know what? I do have that. That thing's full of lime right now, but yeah, we can put seed in it. I don't use it for lime. That's a W idea. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just use the lime up. Yeah, no, I like that. And then we'll just make enough seed to fill that semi-trailer. Heck yeah. Grain head too big. This one? We actually already own one of those. That's not the one that we, That's right. We own 2 different size grain heads right now, right?
I don't know.
Hang on. I think so. Don't we own... Okay, so we own a 16-meter Macdon. And we own a 13-meter Kloss. I'd like to get the second Mac done instead of the second. Yeah. So no, we're not going to buy that green hood. Not gonna. That's the one that's sitting over in town on a trailer or just on the ground. Oh gosh. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll empty this thing out. And then that'll be our seed tender instead of for lime, because we don't really use it for lime. W idea. Start the engine. I've hit it 3 times now. Come on. Let's go. Right. There's a Mac down on the sale mark.
Yeah, it's one of the harvesters. All the way at the top, I think.
Oh, this guy. This is that's the big one. We can't do that. We don't have a big enough combine for that. Yeah, that's the 61-foot Macdon. That one's huge. Yeah, no, we can't do that one. That only goes on the Case or the New Holland combine. They're the only ones with long enough augers to handle it. Although, to be honest, I've never tried it on a Kloss.
Milk tractor's gonna need a new front end.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, is it actually running? I guess it finally ran out of milk then. Probably need to stop. Tomcat says you can carry a camel like a boat under the happy gas. What? You know, because we were wondering the other day, because the camels don't go in the boats, right? So can you hook a happy gas to a happy gas? Does that work? And like move multiple happy gas at the same time? Because if so, that would be amazing, to be honest. That would be like the best thing ever. You know what, Tomcat? I think you can just put a pig to the happy gas too. Like without the boat. I'm pretty sure you can do that too. Because I saw somebody make like a roller coaster ride and that's what they used. You had like pigs hanging below the happy gas. And then what, does the happy gas go in a minecart maybe? I forget how they did that. I saw it on TikTok. Ramming speed. Now, I don't know if I can just... I don't know if this will let me offload this into this bin. Or not. Kinda, yeah, I didn't think... Oh, it does. That is really loud. Why is that so loud? Good Lord. All right. So actually, let's hit that again. There we go. We'll send this guy to the shop as well, chat. And then I need our semi-truck. Also go to the shop. We gotta buy the treatment, the actual like pallets. So there's that. Alright, and while this stuff is driving, chat, I think I'm gonna go take my I'm gonna go take a quick break. I'll be back in a second, Dan.
Okay.
Alright, chat, I'll be back in just a minute. BRB.